Ah yes, plants with the sole purpose to advertise, and yet some of them are kind of charming and maybe a little hot. They are literally plants. Surprisingly, Plants vs. Zombies has its fair share of promotional plants, more than you'd think, so I'm gonna go through them all and explain their origins. I'll also give my thoughts, and yeah, it'll be a swell, jolly old heck of a time. There are 8 plants in PvZ created to promote something, from a drink to a charity and even lollipops. Also, 2 of these are more like partnership plants, but that's basically the same thing, starting with. So they might have gotten a little over their heads with this game, because there's not just 1, not just 2, but 3 different promotional plants in this game. Yes, 3. There's Super Chomper, which was an upgraded chomper that could eat multiple zombies at once, Future Star, a reskin of Starfruit, and the weirdest one in my opinion, Comchuck. Starting with Super Chomper, like I said earlier, this was an upgraded chomper that could eat multiple zombies and recharged faster. It was used to promote a brand of plant lactic acid milk, whatever that means. But all you need to see is this commercial.
饭呐！我刚吃掉一只又来新的，胃里的都还没消化呢，怎么办？怎么办？嘿嘿，我有畅优植物乳色菌，喝畅优，玩植物大战僵尸，让我们一起感受通畅。
I am deeply disturbed by this. Next, we have Future Star, which was literally just Starfruit with no changes. Comment down below which one you prefer. Oh yeah, and this was also used to promote milk. Finally, my favorite, Comchuck. From what I could gather, this was an upgraded pumpkin that could be planted on an entire column of plants. But the reason why this is my favorite is because this was used to promote Chupa Chups. For those who don't know what this is from the top of their head, Chupa Chups is a lollipop brand, and this is their mascot, Chuck. I'm already in love with this. I mean, is this not the handsomest, flyest thing you've ever seen? I'm not quite sure if it's human or not. Anyway, don't answer that, because we're moving to a new game that has what many consider the hottest plant in the franchise. Even hotter than you, Chuck. You already know Chester Chomper. Do I need to say more? Originally only unlockable using a real-life Cheetos bag, this hottie became free for everyone, and when I say people think he's the hottest, I mean it. There's also these 2 used to promote Aquafina, but who really cares when they're in the same game as freaking Chester Chomper? Okay, all jokes aside, I actually do like these designs. They're nice and fun and vibrant, I like it, but Chester Chomper is in this game, so... Now, this one may come as a shock to some of you, but Red Stinger in this game was originally added for a charity event. It was introduced in the Games for Red charity event. Basically, a bunch of mobile games got together to help fight AIDS. Red Stinger was introduced as part of this event, but you can still craft him today if you want. This was the first partnership plant I was talking about in the intro. But now you're probably wondering, what's the next one? Well, let me take you on quite the journey. Rotten Red was a plant that was designed by an 8-year-old named Miles after he went into remission for
Burkitt lymphoma.
Make-A-Wish and PopCap teamed up to take him on a tour around PopCap's studio, and honestly, it's very sweet. You can watch the video in the description. Anyway, as part of the tour, the art team actually designed a plant based on Miles' sketches. Anyway, the video is very heartwarming. I recommend you do watch it. But there's a twist to this story that you'll never see coming. Apparently, due to misinformation or not enough communication or for some reason, he was added to PvZ2 China without the permission from Make-A-Wish or Miles' family. He was fully developed and everything, but because of this permission issue, he was quickly removed in the next update, making this, from what I believe, the first plant removed from a game. Funny story, this is technically the 3rd plant designed by a fan. The other 2 being Plasma Pea and Shadow Vanilla after their designs won a contest. But that's every promo plant in the PvZ franchise. I know that the Garden Warfare plants are pretty common, but did you know about the PvZ Social Edition plants or the charity plants? Let me know in the comments, and as always,